this exercise on the cover plate. Let's just draw this. So the way we'll go about it is we'll draw in a centre line to join the two centres of these arcs, and then we'll start working on the circles from there. So first of all, our centre line, and that is 45 long, gives us the size of our drawing. Now we can draw the major arc in straight away. It's a radius 50, so let's use arc, and we know the centre point, we know the start point is directly above or below, and we know the angle is 180 degrees. So here's our start point. Now for some reason it's not giving me a tracer line with the polar tracking. It should be at 30 degrees. Something funny going on there. Now it's doing it for some reason. Okay, so we want to go 50 down. It's our start point. Let's undo that. We'll do this again. So back to arc, and I'm going start, center, start, angle. So there's my center point. For some reason it's not giving me a start point straight down from there, so I'll go use the relative command. So we'll go relative to that point. Let's say in the x direction will be 0, and in the y direction will be minus 50. Right, there's more than one way to do it. And the angle through which we're going, zoom down a bit, is 180 degrees. So there's our major arc. Now let's offset this line. Offset, I'll just have a look at the drawing again. So 22 apart, so we're going to offset our centre line up 11 and down 11. Then we can draw in these lines up here, draw in our arcs and start working our way round. Notice with this one we don't know that radius. We have to work that out. So let's do the offset first, and it's 11, and we're going to offset that centre line up 11 and down 11. Now let's draw these lines at the top. So we've got a line coming straight out, and the distance was 12. I'm just going to draw a construction line down here. We know it's a radius of 10, so that'll give me the centre of that arc. Once again, arc, so I know the centre, the start and the angle. Centre, start and angle. Always draw in an anti-clockwise direction. So I can type in 180, and that gives me that arc. Now we can draw a line back 12 mil, and we need an arc in here. We know the start point, we know the end point, and we know the angle. Start, end, and the angle is 180. So that's pretty much finished that part. We can use a mirror command. I want to take all these pieces, enter, and mirror about that line there. So that's the majority of it done. Just this back section to do now. Several ways we can do it. We can put a circle in and trim it back, run some 45-degree lines up, and when the intersection point is where we trim to. So let's do our circle first. It's in the middle of something else there. Circle, centre radius. So the radius is 30, and what we need to do is run a line up from that point at 45 degrees. Now if I go down to polar tracking, right click, I can set polar tracking to a 45-degree increment, and I'll get a tracer at 45. I can actually find the intersection there. Same down the bottom. There's 45-degree angle, come back and get the intersection point. And now once again it's all over bar the trimming. Trim, select everything, trim back my circle, and then delete the bits we don't want, and we're done.